good for your life. Pine Needles.
Hello, my happy quilters. My name is Marcia, and this is Joy, and we are coming to you live this Wednesday afternoon from Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota. And we're glad you joined us here to kick off the second half of this week.
I know, we have so many great things, don't we, Marcia?
We do have some great things, and for those of you that have been following along with my cancer journey, this is how much your hair grows in 6 months. Yeah. And also, last Friday, I had my 6-month post-chemo appointment at the Mayo Clinic, and I had a PET scan done, and yay, clean and clear this fall.
Yay! We're so grateful for that.
I am very grateful. Thank you so much for all your thoughts and prayers and everything, and I know that's what did the trick, along with all the magic that happens at the Mayo Clinic and a research drug as well. So I am very, very thankful, grateful, and blessed to still be here.
I agree 100%.
And speaking of blessings, a season of blessings, we kind of have a Thanksgiving-ishy fabric this time
We do.
to show you. It's really cool.
Before you get started, Marcia.
I'm not going to do this. Yes, go ahead.
Well, I just want to say, if you like, comment, and share today, we always give away 2 certificates each week, $10 certificate to our shop, and they are drawn at the very last minute and posted on Saturday. So if you are not watching this live, still go ahead and comment and share because you have a chance to win. And then also a 3rd certificate is for our trivia winner, and that is a live
You have to be on to,
You have to be
win
on,
this one. So on that
Exactly.
one. So
Okay, now we're ready for the silliness.
all right.
Oh gosh, I always love when you start that way with a smile on your face.
Minnesota jokes.
Okay.
So
best ever.
Minnesota is the land known of Ole and Sven and Lena.
Yes.
If you are not from Minnesota, they're Norwegians. Mm-hmm. And obviously I am not Norwegian. Are you Norwegian?
I am.
There's a lot of Norwegians.
Yes.
But anyways, they get the brunt of the jokes is Ole and Sven.
Absolutely.
So this is Ole and Sven, and this is really nothing you really need to answer.
Okay, I'll just listen.
Yes, but maybe you can try. But Sven says, "So Ole, I see you got a sign up that says boats for sale, but you don't own a boat. All you got is your old John Deere tractor and your combine." Ole says, "Yup, and they're boat for sale."
Oh.
I love that one.
Oh my goodness. So I don't know if any of you out there in the world, so this isn't Ole and Sven, but my dad grew up in northwest Minnesota, and he spoke Polish till he was 10. And his THs were always a T sound, like Ole had their boat for sale.
Oh.
You know, so that's very much a part of my growing up, is the tree is 3, not trees. There's tree. Yeah. So, I mean, it's still a thing.
I know that Norwegian accent. I don't know. I think it's all, it's also when my parents went to Norway a long time ago, I remember them saying they were on a tour group and they were in Norway and they said, "Are we going to have lutefisk?" And the Norwegian said, "No, that's American Norwegian dish. We do not eat it here."
Right?
So I think there's a lot of that stuff kind of
Floating around there.
Yep, absolutely. So, anyways, so let's look at this beautiful, beautiful fabric. This is Primitive Gatherings fabrics. Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Just slide it off the side. Primitive Gatherings. We just love all of her little cutesy
We do.
prints.
So it's Lisa Bonjean, and she's over in Larson, Wisconsin. So
She's local, really.
yep, not terrible far from here, but not someplace we can go.
Her designs are classic and timeless.
They are very
this one's
kind of traditional-ish. It's called Pumpkin
Pumpkin
Spice
Spice.
Gatherings. So let's take a real quick look. Here are some. That's a feather. And a little tiny itty
perhaps
bitty
an
prince.
oak leaf.
Feather and a
No, an oak leaf and an oak acorn.
Oh,
Yeah. Oak
Oh,
leaf.
it's an oak leaf and an acorn.
Well, it could be a feather.
Looks like
it's
a
in the
feather.
eye of the beholder.
That's right. Anyways, lots of smaller. She always does these nice smaller prints. Nothing. Have we ever seen anything big? No.
Not that
This
I
is kind
remember.
of like, it's not really the cheddar color. It's kind of the corn.
It's got a little bit of rusty orange in there. It's so pretty and warm.
Yes, that would be a pretty binding. Here again is the oak leaf feather acorn. It really is an oak leaf. I see it now.
It could be a feather. We'll go with feather.
I
shall we,
know.
Marcia?
This would be a fun binding too. Mm-hmm. Or in the quilt as well.
Actually, that just gives good movement.
Yeah, these are pretty. So we kind of got this yellowy golden color, and then the
And do you call that cheddar then? I don't know what
I
color
don't
you
call
call
this cheddar.
this one here.
this
that
is
one's
more pumpkin-y to me.
Oh yeah, well, hence pumpkin spice, right?
Orangey, yeah. So fun plaid.
Oh, look at how little that plaid is.
Well,
That's
now
neat.
here, look at here.
Oh yeah.
That's really more pumpkin-y, I guess.
Well, I don't know. Pumpkins come in all shades, Marcia.
They do. They do. Do you remember when the first white pumpkins came across? Oh, man.
Ghosts.
Yeah, the ghost pumpkins, those were called.
Oh,
Look at these.
Wow, those are really beautiful reds.
They really are. And then,
And you can never get enough of those tiny little itty bitty background fabrics. And then we have a classic stripe in that cream and khaki color.
mm-hmm.
And
Sorry.
we have another. She was having a little, needing a little beverage
did.
there.
I swallowed wrong. Another fun plaid. These are really fun. So more of a, what's that color?
Taupe,
Taupe. It
Caramel.
is taupey.
khaki,
Brown with black.
caramel macchiato.
There
That's
you
what I'm going
go.
to call it. It's like
That's for
coffee
sure.
colors. So pretty.
And here is the,
Oh, I love that one.
yep. And now we're coming into some green.
And this next little flower, it's been on a couple prints, but isn't that a neat little
It
flower?
is. Kind of like a calendula.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go again.
Oh, look at this. Has just a hint of purple in there.
It
those little
does.
dots. Wow. Fun
Now, speaking of purple,
to tie into the next
this is
color
light,
family.
the creamy colored with the purple print. Oh my gosh. These are winners.
Yummy. Oh my goodness, look at the next. I'm looking at the next one because, looking ahead. Look at that charcoal black. Oh, and then we have a fun.
And then we have a panel. I'll let you show that. But these are absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. We've got them all on bolts. And the rest of the story, too.
And this is a big panel, so I think we're going to have to go tall here, but we already are. So this is a hand look. Whoops, hold on. I got the scrolls upside down. They do hang upside down on trees, though. So
So anyways, it says happy fall, y'all. So this can be used as it is. I know there's a lot of people that do handwork that embroidery over the top of these in just the colors that they show there. Or it
they're
could-
just beautiful.
yes, it is fun. So pumpkin spice gatherings, we have the fat packs. Did we forget a jelly roll? We must have. I think we have jelly rolls.
Don't know. One vanished. So we got the little 2.5-inch squares, the 5-inch squares, and you have
10-inch squares as well, and I'm pretty sure we always get the jelly rolls too. I'm pretty sure we have
I
them.
guess I don't know why I didn't grab one,
It's
Marcia.
okay.
Maybe it rolled off the cart.
It could have.
I don't know.
Oh, I
Anyway, all is good. What else do we have today? Because we have good things.
Oh my goodness, we have Quilt Minnesota behind us. So this is fun. Well, let's talk a little bit about Quilt Minnesota. It starts in a couple weeks here.
July 25th on a Friday.
On a Friday. So if you haven't picked up one of these directories, we have a few of these left, but it lists all of the shops inside, a little bit about each section. So these are available up at the front desk. And then also for our section, the southeast section, there are only 4 shops in our section this year. So it's the shop in Wells, which is
Humble Heart.
And then there's Calico Hutch over in Hayward, and we have in Winona Bluffview Quilt Shop, and then of course Pine Needles. And we have, for only going to those 4 stores, if you go to all 4 of them, we have a fun bundle of fabrics that you get just for getting your passport punched at every single store. And these are some fun Riley Blake fabrics. What was this called again?
I don't know, but we have a few coordinating solids to go with,
and
too.
there are solids in here, too. So it's a pack of, you want to count how many are in there? I think it's 8.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Marcia talked about the passport. So when you start out on your hop, wherever you start in your hop, the shop will ask for your driver's license. You will fill out your passport. We'll get it stamped. And each section has a completion prize, and you need to finish each of the sections to get the goodie at that section. And we're a very popular destination because we always have these fun fabrics, don't we, Marcia?
Yep, and don't get this one confused with the one that we just had in the spring. That was all Minnesota Shop Hop. This is actual Quilt Minnesota, and I believe this is year number 16.
Well, maybe? Minnesota Quilt Shop Hop, it started in 2007, 19th annual.
So next year will be the 20th annual of this one. And so the passports you have to pick up on the first day, whereas with the other ones, they had the magazine. Your passport we've had a little bit of confusion with that. It was in the middle of the magazine.
Yep, two different.
So it's 2 different things. So you pick up your passport from whichever store you start at.
Right.
On Friday. And you can, it's 3 weeks long, basically.
Yep.
So you can start wherever you want. You can jump in wherever you want, but you for sure want to come to the southeast section and get your fat quarters as well.
And we have exclusive fabrics, don't we, Marcia?
We do have exclusive fabrics.
And we did not bring them in, but we're going to highlight some of our projects that we have made with them.
I think you were gone or were you here when I brought all the fabrics in? We talked about them
probably
quite
not.
a while.
Mason, maybe.
And you still can
pre-order
those, and we just keep them here for you at the store until the shop hop starts. And if you wanted them mailed, then we mail them as soon as we can after the shop hops begins as well. But this is our one of our kits in the back. These fabrics are beautifully digitally printed with Minnesota motifs and things. And this one is a fun kit. It's called Kensington, and it is a Doug Laco pattern. And the only place you're going to find it is right here at Pine Needles. So it is exclusive for us here at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew. So the pattern uses the squares inside the pattern here. So there's not, you use the squares, or you can use 9.5 inch quilt blocks too. This was actually, we used it for our sewing social as well, and you can put sampler blocks in there, but this is just a great pattern, fun. It uses 13 fat quarters and some background, and all of those fat quarters and everything. You use them on the border and also for a scrappy binding. So it's a great use of fat quarters too if you have this in your stash and you want to do something. But that's our kit. It's beautiful.
Well, it's one of our kits.
It's one of our kits, yes.
And you might consider pre-ordering to pick up on your hop because there's only so many of them. They're beautiful.
There's a lot of these already pre-ordered, so if you want one of these, I wouldn't wait very long.
Right, so that's Kensington. And
let's show the little table runner.
Okay. Then, of course, we have some smaller projects. This is really neat.
This is cute. So this is, I think it's served with a twist.
Yep.
This is a fun little 3D table runner. This middle part here is twisted on this table runner. And what's really fun on this one is that you can, if you're having a garden party or whatever, or an outside barbecue, you can tie your balloons, your helium balloons to this.
Oh, fun.
Put it on your table.
I thought you were going to say you could put your silverware in there. That would be a thing,
Well, you could
too.
do that, too, but I've seen that where they've tied the balloons to the middle ones and then leave this on the table. And how cool is that?
Very cool. Ooh, yeah. Minnesota-themed wedding. Just saying.
There you go.
And
it doesn't include the backing, but we use the all-over print on the back, too, which is a lovely Minnesota print. So this is called Served with a Twist. So we have kits for this one. Includes everything for the top, the pattern, and the binding.
Yep,
Correct?
pretty, yes.
Make sure I'm right on the binding.
Yes, and binding.
Yep, okay.
All right, then we have another quilt that we have served up. And let me pull this one down.
I'll let you pull it, yeah.
Okay,
Whoa.
this is so beautiful.
This one is nice and soft. So this year's quilts have some bold prints, like you just saw, but they also have a lot of soft, background-y type prints. So we just used a bunch of those in this one. And this is called Havenwood. The pattern and everything is in here to make this, including the binding. So the pattern is included, the little Havenwood pattern. But beautiful Minnesota fabrics, but softer.
It's just beautiful.
It's just, yeah, it's fun. So that is Havenwood. So those are 3 of the kits that we have so far for the shop, Quilt Minnesota shop. That's coming up in a couple weeks. So fun. We have some notion-y things.
We do. Okay, so one of you out there pointed this out to us. This is really something. It's called the thread picker, strings attached. And every once in a while, you know, you get, what?
It looks like this works. I thought, what the heck?
I know it's a little bit weird, but it does really work. So when you get all those little floofies on you, you just scrub them off.
And it really works. I don't know. It's some kind of a spongy, but kind of stiff, spongy
it
stuff.
grabs those little threads that are hanging out.
Yep. And so like the long armors too, to get all those little pieces of thread and bits of everything off. It's called the thread picker.
And especially good sometimes when you have to unpick things.
Right, exactly.
But I love that it says strings attached. So that's something you're going to want to have. It's only $6.99. So we have those. And then, you know what? I just always have to have a new notepad every summer, especially before school starts.
I have this one on my refrigerator.
Yeah, and there's a powerful magnet on the back, and I do have one on the side of my refrigerator, and maybe I get one every year because that's about the time my list thing runs out on my fridge. Only $7.99. We have some in different styles, but this sailboat one is really classic and beautiful, and would be a great thing to pick up when you stop in or order now. And last but not least, okay, we never have enough of these in our life, do we, Marcia?
Nope.
And this is a Pine Needles branded set of 3 organizer bags. And the big one has this lovely handle. This, I mean, I don't even want to admit to how many of these I have.
I know, but they're awesome.
But I use them all. So there's the big one, and then the middle and the little.
And you can see what you've got in there, which is very nice too.
Right.
So, and we have these in different colors too, right? Or only
No,
teal?
Only teal.
Only teal
I
at this
think.
time. Yep. Okay.
Because that's our Pine Needles
It is
color,
our color.
you know. All right, so I'll tuck
So
that
there
in
we
there.
go for those.
So those are our notions feature. And then, are we to the books yet?
You can talk about the books, absolutely.
Okay. Again, the 4th of July is over, isn't it, Marcia?
Summer's half over. Today's the 15th, isn't it? July 15th?
It's kind of, I don't want to say depressing, but at this time of year, I start thinking about, okay, my kids are all out of school, but like, what am I going to start doing in the fall, right? So we have, okay, I never run out of things to do.
You're going to sew with some of this, I believe.
Yes, but look at these books. We have these. We actually have one for every month. They're a Harvest Acres series. There's one for every month, but I picked out the upcoming ones because here's the back to school one, and you can make it as a little wall hanging. But if you collect all of these, they actually will make a bigger
quilt.
wall hanging.
But lots of fun. It's a lot of applique that's already reversed for you, I believe. Some of them are.
And then we have so you have, which one? You have the scarecrows, like the harvest one.
Yep.
And I have a sunflower theme
And then
one.
there's also Schoolhouse, too.
And each one of them have small projects and larger projects within. And these are just some of our favorites.
They are. They're lots of fun.
Art to
And
Heart.
Art to Heart, Nancy Halverson's been around a long time. She's had a lot of really, really good patterns over the years. And for those of you that like to do traditional applique, this is the cat's meow.
Yep. And, you could raw edge applique too, as if you're going to hang this on the wall.
Absolutely.
These are fun, fun, fun. So be sure
All
you
sorts
pick
of
some.
big and small projects.
I know. I just love those.
They are fun. Okay, we have a summertime pillowcase.
Right.
Isn't this cute? Little watering cans, watering cans. Well, kind of a milk jug with flowers in it. Watering cans with flowers. So pretty. Fun, fun, fun.
And I've been looking over Carly's shoulder all day because she's been cutting new pillowcases to feature soon. I think she's got at least 3 of them in the works, fall ones. But it's still summer, and these are just fresh and fun. Pop of color, and with kids going off to college in the fall, this would be a great thing to send along with them, or just to freshen up your guest room.
Tons
or your own
of
bed.
containers of flowers. These will not die.
Nope, you don't have
Don't
to
have
add
to throw
water.
them away.
Nope.
There you go.
And the pattern is the 15-minute pillowcase pattern. Each one has a pattern in there.
in it.
And it's a fabulously fun pattern.
Okay, I'm going to have you take down that pretty Minnesota fabric, or Minnesota quilt, and we've got one more behind there.
Because this is not specifically Quilt Minnesota, but it's definitely Minnesota themed
Isn't that fun?
fabrics.
It's called Timberland Trails.
Yes.
Blues, greens, beiges, blacks. Just lovely. It's got it's got a panel that is used in some of the blocks. It says cabin living, cabin life, never stop exploring, adventure awaits. For those that have a cabin, or even if you don't, if you wish you had a cabin or that kind of cabin feel in your home. This is a beautiful, beautiful quilt to throw across the sofa, or to hang on your wall, or to give to
Just to snuggle up. You don't need any excuses.
No,
just
you don't.
because.
It is really a beautiful, beautiful quilt. So
Classic colors. I love it. And it's 55 by 74 and a half, so it's big enough to have a nap, and it does have binding
absolutely.
in there.
We've been trying, and because you have asked, and I think just about all of our kits anymore, just about all of them have binding, because sometimes it takes a little while to get to that quilt, and then by the time
You get there, then the binding fabric.
the fabric is gone, and you don't have what you need for the binding. So I think it's time for our trivia question.
All right, first one to type in the comment area and get it here.
I don't think we'll stump people this time.
Okay, so what do we have for trivia?
So it is applying cords, yarns, braids to fabric and securing them with some kind of a zigzag type stitch is referred to as... So applying cords, yarns, braids to fabric and securing them with some kind of a zigzag type stitch is referred to as...
And I love this technique.
You do.
I do.
It is fun. It is a fun technique to do.
And we... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say we still have our clearance sale going on. We do that in July every year. And... in addition to all the cool stuff you see, you'll want to stop in, because if you've been looking for a cabinet for your sewing studio, we have a really nice selection of some previously loved cabinets, gently used.
We do. We just got in some horn cabinets traded in, and they're beautiful. They're that beautiful teak wood in color, and we have some that we're closing out on that are floor models. Lots of good buys on cabinets happening right now. So we've got them kind of ordered up to the front of the store. So if you're in September, kids back to school, more time sewing, maybe it's time now to update your sewing room and get yourself a cabinet, or get yourself a second one for...
And even if you're not sending kids off to school, we can always use it as an excuse to get new crayons and new cabinets.
Absolutely. So we got some really good deals on those cabinets. So,
and Marcia, you know what else?
what?
The brand new machines from Bernina have been coming in our shop. So we have the new Pro Series out on the floor. And if you've not seen them yet or heard about them, the 770 has been remade into a Pro version, and it has, drum roll, Carly.
Laser.
Yes, laser. Big screen.
And a lot of the features that the 790 Pro has on for if you want to do embroidery.
An automatic needle threader.
Automatic needle threader.
And we have the 735 Pro out on the floor. Oh my gosh, you'll want to come in and check those out.
And there's a new 700 series embroidery only with the laser.
And the automatic threader.
Absolutely. So they're all just really, really nice. Well, and are the little ones here too?
Yes, the little ones. Oh my gosh, the little 3 series are here. Mason, we didn't talk to him about bringing one in, but they have the little 325, 335. And what's new with that one, Marcia, is it has a big touch screen on it and huge, I shouldn't say huge, really bright LED lights around the needle. So a really beautifully redesigned smaller model of Bernina machine. And we have this event in August. It's all sold out. I'm sorry to say that. But that 735 Pro is one of our featured machines, and we're going to have classroom pricing on that. And you might want to think about putting a deposit on one of those new models.
I just have to put a bug in everybody's bonnet. I know we have quite a long wait list for our event, but I have just got off the phone today with Nina McVeigh. And if you remember, she's been here a couple years ago or whatever, but Nina McVeigh is big Bernina, long arm person, also sewing person. She is coming in September. So for those of you that didn't get in on our big event, she's coming for 3 days, and we'll be here in the classroom. So it won't be like the big event over there, but we're going to be able to sit down at those 735s, those brand new 735s, and she is going to, it's going to be called Start to Finish. Now, you can't sign up yet because she hasn't sent me all of her stuff yet, but hopefully by the end of the week, beginning of next week, you can start to sign up for that. But it's going to be Start to Finish, so you're going to piece a little quilt on the 735. This is another one where you just come and have fun. And then she has exclusive rulers of her own for ruler work. So you're going to do ruler work on the domestic machine, or you can take them out into the other part of the store, and each one of you would have your own sit-down Q series machine. And so she'll be teaching both places, but it'll be piecing. And then she's going to do trunk shows, and then she's going to talk about different ways of quilting it. If you want to use the rulers, if you don't, straight line quilting, whatever you want to do. It's an exclusive little pattern by her and by Nina and Kay England. It's called Irish Eyes.
Oh,
if you remember
yes.
that. And then she's going to bind.
I know, start to finish.
She's going to have a great trunk show on different ways to bind. And my goodness, she knocked her socks off at the event, didn't she?
She really did.
She's like scallop bindings, using the binding tool, so many things. So it's a 3-day retreat with Nina McVeigh. It won't be on this Saturday's email, but it should be on the next Saturday's email for you to sign up. So it's going to be really fun.
So many exciting things. Okay, I didn't mean to derail us, but I just had to say we have these new machines, and because we are featuring them in our event, we're going to have them available.
Well, and also what's
purchase.
Online now, and I should have brought that little sweatshirt in. Kendra's summer embroidery club. She talked about having a summer session is next month. That is online. You can sign up for Kendra's summer embroidery club. We're going to have a little picnic lunch and everything. You can stitch away the day with her. You get the entire collection. You bring your own sweatshirt or t-shirt, but you're doing a collegiate type, but with quilting fabrics, your favorite quilting fabrics. It says quilter across the front. Really
fun.
Cute. So you can sign up for that now. That one's already on there. We're just starting to populate for the fall classes. So thanks for the gentle nudge, all of you that have been asking for them, because we're getting going on them. So
we are.
And we have a winner. Yay.
Yes.
So Linda Anderson, congratulations. You're the winner. And the answer is couching.
Yes.
It's lots of fun to do. Well, I forgot a charm pack again. So let's just hold up.
Imagination.
I know.
A charm pack for one lucky winner if they use what word?
The word is Oli.
Oli!
So if you would be interested in winning, we'll do a random winner on Friday night. If you comment, and so of course those of you that are working today and can't watch a recording, you're of course in the drawing as well. So either have it pick it up here at the shop or pay for the shipping to your house. But it will be a wonderful charm pack, I guarantee you. And if you're not interested, then just don't comment, Oli.
Yeah, there we go.
So, all right. Well, I think we're ready to button it up for today.
We are.
Thank
Just
you.
making sure we have everything.
I think so. Thank you again so very much for joining us here to kick off the second half of the week with us at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota. And until next time, we'll keep you in stitches. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.